Buckle up! Here we go!
DreamWorks Animation is in the business of telling great stories. And to tell great stories, I think one of the most essential things is to be able to put in the hands of the best artists the state-of-the-art tools.
Good. That was my idea.
There are a couple of things that are at the heart of Guardians. Fantastic characters, an epic story, and visually I think it's probably the most complex film that we've ever made.
Wow. You gotta be kidding me.
Intel has been an essential partner for us, and you know there's that wonderful expression, Intel inside. Well, the Intel inside of us is actually what makes the complexity of what we're able to do and what our artists are able to do possible.
This is going to be epic!
Well, we talk about, DreamWorks Animation being a computer-generated animation company, and at the heart of the computer is the processor. So Intel's technology is really at the core of sort of everything that we do. So whether it's on the desktop or in the servers or even up into the cloud, it's Intel technology that is providing sort of the back-end horsepower that we need to make our films.
Very nice. Keep up good work.
For Rise of the Guardians, the characters and the environments that you see are really a result of that compute power. The new Sandy Bridge processors are really, setting a new bar for us in terms of overall performance and throughput. And the ability to turn stuff around as quickly as possible has basically opened new opportunities for us and our artists. So what it means for us is you can really sort of push the boundaries and create films like Rise of the Guardians that you wouldn't be able to create a couple of years ago.
For effects artists and people like me, the most exciting thing about working at DreamWorks is they write big effects into their movies. And as time goes on, movie to movie, and the computers get faster and faster, we are able to put more into each movie. And on Rise of the Guardians, we had Jack's Magic and Jack's Frost, Sandman's gold sand, thought bubbles above his head, the sand streams that flowed through the environments, and then there were the evil effects. When Pitch actually gets a hold of Sandman's sand and he turns it into the evil version. Looking at the movie, it was daunting. Just looking at the amount of effects, I think over half the shots on the movie have effects in them.
All right, nobody panic.
When an effect's big and it takes over the whole screen, and then to have that effect also portray the emotion of that character, it's very inspiring for us as effects artists to, have that much contribution to a show.
Come on, let's go!
Since these movies take 3 or 4 years to make, the thing I really like about Intel is they never stop.
Ho, ho, ho!
Pretty much every pixel we put on the screen went through a Xeon processor. The artists on their desktop have a mix of 6-core Westmers and 8-core Sandy Bridge processors in the HP workstations. In the data center, we have about 25,000 cores in our compute farm dedicated to computing the movies. We've got Intel processors embedded in our storage servers, in our networking devices, in our laptops, in our tablets, across the board.
Yeah!
And it's not just the processors. We take advantage of Intel Gigabit network. We use Intel solid-state disks, Intel's compiler technology, runtime libraries, application support tools like vTune. Wherever it fits, an Intel product is doing the work for the movies.
You're welcome.
And it allows us to make every film unique, more visually rich, and more complex than its predecessor.
Rise of the Guardians represents fantastic characters at the heart of it, and each one of those characters takes a lot of technology to deliver and a lot of artistry to actually make compelling. One of the things about a creative product is that you have to change it and you have to refine it. So the scaling, the ability to put a lot more compute power into those processes, the ability to use our studios and data centers distributed around the world to actually accelerate product refinement really helps us keep the quality of the movies as high as they are. And working with Intel and working with their hardware engineers and their software engineers, it allows us to get the best out of that silicon that we can. Rise of the Guardians represents, the pinnacle of DreamWorks movie-making capability, a great mix of artistic talent and artistic creation with software sitting in between, enabled by the best technology on the planet.
Not bad. Not bad yourself.